When you finish netting your sweater, whether it's a full-size sweater like this or a small little baby sweater, you want it to look as well as possible and to make it look as professional and finished as possible. And that's where finishing comes in. It may sound a bit complicated or maybe a little intimidating, but basically you're just putting the finishing touches to whatever knit you've done, whether cardigan, hat, anything at all. And we're going to go through in this video a couple of the main steps you're going to do and things you might want to think about. And there are different ways of doing all of it, and we can point you in the direction that you'll want to go, and you can find other videos for each particular technique if you want to learn more. So the first thing you're going to want to think about when you're going to finish is whether you need to seam it or not. If you've got something that was originally created in pieces, you will need to sew up each of the seams. The most common method that I use would be mattress stitch, because you work it from the front of your work. It's very quick and seamless from the outside and creates a very tidy finish. If you need to seam and you've got that finished, or even if you don't and you've got something that's knit in the round, the next thing you're going to want to do is weaving in all of the ends. We've got a couple of videos showing you how you can work through that, but all you want to do is put them in on the wrong side of the work, weave them in a way that they're secure so they won't come out and you can't see them from the front of the work. That's the only criteria, and that's what you're trying to achieve when you're weaving in the ends. How you do it is completely up to you. Once you've got the ends weaved in, the final thing you're going to want to do is to block your knitting. This again can be something that is really intimidating, and the way you block it is going to depend on what you've knit. For something like a garment, like I'm wearing, or the little Iceling cardigan, you're going to want to do either steam blocking or a wet blocking. Steam is where you get a handheld steamer or an iron and you just move across the actual piece of knitting so that the stitches relax and any unevenness gets evened out. So it can really make a nice finish on the knit, and also flatten down any particular bumps you might have in the actual seams if it was a seamed garment. The other kind of blocking that also has the addition of cleaning it and taking out any debris from dye and things like that would be wet blocking. You get a soak that is going to be suitable for using with wools, and you're going to go and soak it for perhaps half an hour, then very gently squeeze it out. Use a towel or a very, very slow spin cycle on a machine to get out the excess moisture, and then you lay it out flat, either putting it just to pin the edges so it doesn't roll if it's something like a garment that you don't want to stretch out of shape. If you've got a hat, you can put it over a form, like a balloon is a fantastic form to just smooth out all of those decreases at the top. Or if you've got a shawl, you'll often do a very dramatic or aggressive blocking where you're going to pin it out using wires and pins, stretch it quite a lot so that when you take it off, the fabric is kind of floppy and drapey and acts quite differently. So you can see how every different type of garment or finished knit has got a completely different way of blocking. So you need to kind of look for the right blocking technique depending on what you're knitting. But none of it is too difficult. It's just think about the fact that whenever you're finishing your garments, your only goal is to make it look better. Just keep that in your head, take a look at what you've done and see what you need to do to finish it so that it is perfect.